Hey guys, welcome back to today's video. I hope you are doing well. I am fine, thank you. If you are seeing my face for the first time, my name is Ivam Tali, and here on this channel we talk mostly about international living. We talk about jobs abroad, we talk about travel abroad, we talk about living abroad, and we also talk about studying abroad. And once in a while, I share my travel escapades around the world. So if any of those topics sound exciting, you want to make sure that you subscribe to the channel and also hit the notification bell so that every time I do a video, you do not miss out. So without much further ado, you know how we do it here. As you come onto the video, please do give it a like. Leave a sweet comment below. Let me know where you are watching me from. Say hello. And then we keep it moving and do share the video so that you just never know, you could be somebody's destiny helper. So without much further ado, in today's video we are looking at Carnival Cruise Line. So you guys know I am so big on cruise ship jobs, and the main reason is because especially if you are from the Caribbean, or if you are from Africa, or you are from Asia, you're gonna need a visa, because most of these cruise companies are based in the US, or they are based in Europe, or they are based in Canada, as in that's where the port of, that's the onboarding port. So you're gonna need a visa to go to these countries, and this makes this one of the easiest work visas that you could ever get. So for example, if you want to work for a cruise ship and you're gonna be boarding your ship in Miami, Florida in the US, you're gonna need a C1D visa. And they usually give, I know at least in Kenya, they will give you a 5-year multiple entry C1D visa that allows you to stay in the US for 27 days at a time. If you're gonna be working on a ship that embarks from Europe, you're also gonna get a visa for that. If you are gonna get on a ship that is onboarded from Australia, you're gonna apply for the marine visa. And the best part, especially for the Australia visa, is that you do everything online. You do not have to visit the Australian embassy, and they will give you generally a 5-year multiple entry visa for Australia. If you're gonna join a cruise ship from Canada, you're just gonna have to use your visitor visa, and generally Canada is very generous with their visas. They are gonna give you, you're gonna apply for a visitor's visa, and it will be up to 10 years. I know in Kenya, multiple entry, or until when your passport is expiring earlier of that. So guys, you can clearly see that cruise ship jobs are one of the easiest work visas you can get. They can help you to, they're the easiest ways to get work visas for Australia, for Schengen, for Canada, and for the United States. Another reason why I highly advocate for cruise ship jobs is that if you are looking to relocate to a country such as the US, or you are looking to relocate to Australia, or to relocate to Canada, most of the time you're going, actually all the time, you're going to need some money to settle. Even if you're going with a job, you need some money before you get paid. You're going to need to get a house. You're going to need to pay for maybe your kids and all that, and your visa fees. And there's nothing as difficult as having to convert from your local currency to foreign currency. Like right now, if you want $1, you have to part with 145 Kenya shillings. That is just too much. So it's just a lot easier if, let's say, you want to travel to the US, if you earn your money in US dollars. If you want to travel to Europe, you earn your money in euros, or at least a stronger currency. And that's what cruise ship jobs does to you, because you're gonna get paid in US dollars. And if that is not enough, you do not have any other expenses, because the cruises are gonna pay for your accommodation. They give you accommodation on the boat, they give you food and all that. So you're literally gonna have a lot of savings, and the money is not little. I mean, I know waiters who are getting paid 2,500, 3,000 US dollars. And I know chefs that are making as high as 4,000 US dollars. So that means you can do a lot of savings in just 1 year. You can almost make enough money for, or even 2 years, on a 2-year contract. You can make enough money for, to show proof of funds, or even just to immigrate to a country of your choice, or even just to come back home and live a better life. You can buy a house if you want. You can buy a car if that's important to you. You can pay your children's school fees. So specifically today, I'm going to be talking about Carnival Cruise Line. There are so many other cruise ship companies that are hiring Kenyans, Africans, Zimbabweans, Asians, Caribbean people, like pretty much hiring all over the world. But today I want to focus on Carnival Cruise Lines and why I think you should consider them if you are looking to start your career on a cruise ship. So number one thing I love about Carnival Cruise Line is that you do not need to do your STCW training in advance. This is one of the requirements for most of the cruise ship companies, and the STCW training is not cheap, guys. In Kenya, for example, you're gonna need to part with 35,000 Kenya shillings, and that is without accommodation, because you can only do the training in 3 places. You can do it in Bandari College in Mombasa, you can do it at Pioneer Memorial University in Murang'a, or you can do it at the Maritime College in Kisumu. And it's a 10-day course, so you need to pay for your accommodation, your food. So total, you're talking about something around 50,000. So if the cruise ship company is gonna save you from that, that's a whole lot of money that you could direct to something else. So that's one thing, one reason why I encourage you guys, if you can get a job on the Carnival Cruise Line, please consider them. And we have a video right here on the channel on how you can apply for jobs on that. We also have videos on my TikTok channel. Please take a look. But basically, you just need to go to careers.carnival.com and check out the jobs they have. So there's usually seasons when they employ. So right now, most of the recruitment has happened, but they usually have seasons where they really recruit at the beginning of the year. We had that season, and a lot of people were hired. Just last month alone, they hired more than 500 people from Kenya through a recruitment drive that happened right here in Nairobi. So with the Carnival, you do not need to do your STCW training, because they're gonna do it for you once you get onto the boat, onto the cruise ship. So that is savings in terms of time and money, and also you do not need a seaman's book. They're gonna provide you with that once you get on the ship. Number 2 reason why I encourage you to consider working for Carnival Cruise Line is that they offer you a free ticket when you are joining the ship. So they are gonna give you a free ticket to Miami, if that's where you're gonna join your ship from, or to Australia, or to Europe, or to Canada, depending on where you're joining the ship from. And also they'll pay for your ticket coming back home at the end of your contract. That is assuming you don't mess up and you have to terminate your contract midway. So again, that's a cost saving for you. So once you get your job, you don't have to worry about where am I gonna get my air ticket from, where am I gonna get money for the STCW training, where am I gonna get money for the seaman's book. So that's a lot of saving on their part. And then the number 3, this one I've talked about, applying for Carnival cruise ship jobs is very, very easy. You can do it 2 ways. You can apply online, so on their online website, or number 2, you can use their recruitment company, which is Kuzon. I have made a lot of noise about Kuzon right here on the channel, on TikTok, on Telegram. And I have told you guys, every time they're having a recruitment event, I make sure to tell you guys, a lot of people have gotten jobs through them. Just last month alone, they were in Nairobi for 2 days. They were in Harare for 2 days. In Harare, they hired more than 400 people. In Nairobi, they hired more than 500 people. And Kuzon has actually set up an office in Nairobi, and they're even thinking of setting up a training school. So guys, the options are endless. And then the requirements are even so much better. There are some jobs that on the cruise ship, you don't even need any kind of experience. You don't need any kind of training. And I talk about those right here on the channel as well. You can watch the videos. And then the other thing is that minimum requirement to work on a cruise ship is just your high school diploma. That is your what we call in Kenya KCSE. So if you have a KCSE certificate, you're qualified, and you are above 21 and below 67 years of age, you are good to go. And I have also talked about some online courses you can take if, let's say, you only have your KCSE certificate and you don't have training but have experience, you can consider Allison.com. They have a lot of trainings that they offer, and they're very cheap. On the weekends, you can pay for your certificates. They're so much cheaper. We have videos here on the channel you can watch. And there's some jobs on the cruise ship that do not even require any experience at all. I talk about those as well here on the channel. Guys, please watch them. And then the other advantage of Carnival cruise ship is that it is free to apply for all their jobs. You do not have to pay anything. Do not get scammed, guys. It is free whether you apply on their online platform, whether you apply through Kuzon. It is free. They do not charge. I know other platforms whereby if you apply, you have to pay a fee. For this Carnival, it is free of charge. You do not have to pay anything, and that really goes a long way. You can save your money for other things. So the other advantage of working with Carnival Cruise Line is that you don't have to do your medical tests in advance of getting the visa or of getting the job. So you can actually go and apply for your visa, get it when you're sure that you actually now have the job and you have the visa, then go and do your medicals. So that really works in your favor. I have seen cases whereby people go and do medicals, they do their STCW training and all that, and then their visa is denied. Remember, right now to apply for a C1D visa in Kenya is 35,000 Kenya shillings. To do your medicals can cost you as high as 50,000 depending on where you go to do your medicals. So you can imagine you've spent like 35,000 Kenya shillings on your visa, you have spent like 50,000 on your medicals, you have spent another maybe 50,000 for the STCW training, and then your visa is denied. Or you have done your STCW training for like 50,000 inclusive of accommodation and food. You have done your visa interview for 35,000, that's almost 100,000. And then you go and do your medicals and you find that you have a medical situation that doesn't allow you to work on the ship. So just the fact that they allow you to get your medicals after your visa is a good thing, I think. And we have a video right here on the channel whereby I talk about some of the medical tests you should expect to do if you're going to work on a cruise ship, and I would encourage you to take a look at them. So guys, if you have been wondering which cruise ship should I consider, so make sure to add Carnival to your list. And that does not mean you only apply to Carnival. It means you can apply to other cruise ship companies, but also consider Carnival as one of your options, guys. So I hope this video was helpful to you. I haven't seen any questions that are related to the topic of today, so I will not answer them on this video, but I encourage you to watch my other videos on work permits and all these other questions you guys are asking from. And those videos will answer your question, or wait when I'm on a live that is related to your question, then I will answer it. So thank you to all those who joined me on the live. It was a pleasure having you. Kilemi is watching me from Somalia. Thank you so much. Schultz Aviation is saying hello. Frederick is watching me from Banbury. And Brenda is watching me from South Africa. Thank you so much, guys, for coming onto the live. Please share this video. And those who are looking for work permits and all those other things, we have 761 videos right here on the channel. Please go and watch. I wish you a very blessed Sunday. And 17 of you guys online, only 3 likes. Really, why are you here? If you don't like the video, please give the video a like, because it is free. I know you like this video, that's why you're here. And it helps to motivate me, so why not, guys? Thank you so much for joining. I will see you on the next one. Please like the video, guys, and share it as well. Bye.